All right, I got my 2014 Coachman clipper. This is the Dometic fridge. It's three-way. It's for pop-up campers. Three-way meaning 12 volt, 120 volt, and propane. And the propane gives me a real hard time staying lit, and so I think that there's a problem with the thermocouple. Thermocouple, you can see it right there, runs there into this guy here, goes under, and then attaches to the bottom of this valve assembly. But anyway, I gotta get in there and I can't get to that, so I was gonna take this thing apart. I'm making this film, or I'm videoing this because I couldn't find good information on this anywhere on the internet or anywhere else on YouTube. Maybe it exists and I just don't know how to find it. But so what I think I need to do is just replace this thermocouple. And I saw a video online that said you have to buy the Dometic, I don't know how to pronounce that, brand, otherwise the threads don't work. It's probably what I'm gonna do, but it's like 80-90 bucks online versus like 10 bucks for the universal thermocouples items that I can find online, or like a $30 Dometic thermocouple that doesn't match this exact model. I don't know what to think about that, but this is where I'm at. All right, those two screws pretty much freed it up. Now I'm just gonna take a wrench and loosen up the gas line. I double check that the gas valve on my propane tank is off. All right, back inside, I have undone the thermocouple from here. You can see it's unscrewed there. I have taken the shield. Let me set this back. Shield that did sit in here. It's a real pain in the neck, but I was able to get to that little screw way back there. Get that out. But now I need to get to the screw that is holding this piece down. It holds the igniter here in the front and in the back, if you can see it. It's the rest of the thermocouple comes in at an angle on the back side. So there's a screw in there that I need to get. Focus. There's a screw in there that I need to undo to get this out. There's no way I can do this from here. So I'm gonna pull the whole fridge out. All right, I'm inside the camper. I've spent a lot of time messing around on the backside. I can't get to all the things, so I'm gonna have to uninstall this. There are 6 screws. I've already taken 1, 2 on this side out, and all 3 out on this side. And 1, 2, I need to take number 3 out on this side, and then I'm gonna pull the whole unit out so that I can get to the thermostat, because it is not, I don't have enough space. I've tried everything. You see I took the screws out on the inside. There's 1 screw here. Looks like there was another screw that has already been taken out. I've already disconnected the gas here, and I just need to take the battery, disconnect the battery, and I should be able to pull the whole unit out. Screw out, wires disconnected. I pulled the fuse first. There's a fuse, and if I can show you, you can see it, little fuse holder. That I pulled the fuse out of there first, just so I didn't accidentally short anything out. The battery's still connected Probably should have disconnected that, but pulled the fuse instead. And then I pulled the wires off, the terminal strip there. So I think it's ready to come out. All right, the whole unit pulled out. This, it all came out pretty easily. Just undid this screw that was right here. Set that aside. This guy just pops out. It's now gonna give me access to this guy there. I should be able to loosen that. Pull the old thermostat out. All right, got everything put back together. Just looped it through, screwed it in over here, tightened everything up. Before I did all that, since I had everything apart, when I pulled the old one out, I did double check the voltage and the resistance on this thing. I had watched a video a few weeks ago on how to do this, so I wasn't completely up to speed on what the most important numbers were, but when I tried to measure voltage, this one moved a lot. It moved up to I had it on volts, but basically it went up to like 60 or 70 millivolts, which I think was supposed to be more like 20. The new one, it moved very slowly up to, I think I saw it go up to about 15, 16, which I was expecting it to go to 20. It didn't go there. I didn't know what to think about it, but, or at least, I mean, I didn't hold it there for a long time. So it very well may have gone there. But what I did then check was the resistance on the old one, and it just showed open the entire time. The new one was basically very low resistance on it. So to me, that difference tells me that old one bad, new one good. Get this thing back in. One biggest lesson learned on this was just pull the unit out. So much easier to work on this thing once you pull the unit out. I was scared that pulling it out, I was going to create a whole bunch of other problems for myself. That was not the case. This was so much easier to get everything back installed. It took no time at all to get the thing swapped out and the new one in. So now I'm just gonna plop this thing back into my camper, pop up, and hook it back up.